waiting. Good day, people. I'm waiting on Instagram to connect. We're connected on Olankon Fashion. We're connected on olankon.com. Go on olankon.com. At the bottom of the page, the first page, you'll see us live. We're live on Facebook, Love the Night page. We're live on Dr. Jermaine Gordon's Facebook page. We're also live on Olankon Fashion Boutique YouTube channel, Olankon Fashion Boutique Facebook page, and we're waiting to be connected to OBC Radio Instagram page. And I think we're on Instagram, OBC Radio on Instagram, and we're getting connected on OBC Radio Facebook page. Let's get in there. Here with me, people. Oh. Let's see what happened here.
Attention! This is from my fellow Jamaicans and a message to all the politicians. I live like my Jamaica. Rounds. Jamaica was a good island, but by the governments, they make it spoil, man. Them raise up the price, man, the sugar and the oil, man. Behind closed door after the poor, them a smile, man. Them a pressurize the elders and the juvenile, man. Them not provide the job, that's why the youths and get file, man. Have a team, them get angry and wild, man. And start to kill and kidnap people, child, man. Hold on the rounds. Me have to pass for a while, man. Can't believe I saw Jamaica really get the time, man. I love Jamaica, my country will not get great. But me have to speak my mind, oh yes. In Jamaica, me no like where I want. The governments, them not perform. In Jamaica, me no like where I want. Much people have faced separation. In Jamaica, me no like where I want. Every day, you make a lifetime. In Jamaica, me no like where I want. Corruption and mash up the island. Jamaica, the land I love. Jamaica, the land of wood and water. Jamaica get the blessing from above, but you still affiliate people that get slaughtered. Mr. John just lose him son. No man on the road just lose our daughter. Man all the police and the kill off the candles. Them things them make is full of water. The governments make the country a get harder. That's why they get them down on the harder. But to see Jamaica come back to the way it was, we can't stop praying to the Father. In Jamaica me no like where I want. The governments them not perform. In Jamaica me no like where I want. Much people me no like where you want. Every day you live another life plan. In Jamaica me no like where you want. Corruption a mash up the island. I dedicate this one to all those who find it hard to survive in Jamaica. All the homeless, youths up on the street, all those who pass down, Ananda, Oni, Copper Cat. Bless our unity, strength, peace and love. And all over the world. Jamaica. In Jamaica, me no like where you want. The governments, them can't perform. In Jamaica, me no like where you want. Much people are feeling separation. In Jamaica, me no like where you want. Every day, you live another life plan. In Jamaica, me no like where you want. Corruption a mash up the island. In Jamaica, me no like where you want. The governments, them can't perform. In Jamaica, me no like where you want. Much people are feeling separation. In Jamaica, me no like where you want. Every day, you live another life plan. In Jamaica, me no like where you want. Corruption a mash up the island.
German, you have the glamity, and now you have become OBC Radio. Hear the clip said that.
Attention! This is from my fellow Jamaicans, and a message to all the politicians. I need back my Jamaica. The rounds. Jamaica was a good island, but by the governments, they make it spoil, man. Them raise up the price, man, the sugar and the oil, man. Behind closed door after the poor, them a smile, man. Them a pressurize the elders and the juvenile, man. Them not provide the job, that's why the youths them get file, man. Have a team, make them get angry and wild, man. And start to kill and kidnap people, child, man. Hold on the rounds. Me have to pass for a while, man. Can't believe I saw Jamaica really get the time, man. I love Jamaica, my country me not degrade. But me have to speak my mind, oh yes. In Jamaica, me no like where you want. The governments, them can't perform. In Jamaica, me no like where you want. Much people are feeling separation. In Jamaica, me no like where you want. Every day, you live another life plan. In Jamaica, me no like where you want. Corruption a mash up the island. Jamaica, the land I love. Jamaica, the land of wood and water. Jamaica get the blessing from above, but you still every day people are get slaughter. Listen, John just lose him son. No one on the road just lose her daughter. Man and the police and the kill off the candles. Them things them make is full of water. The governments make the country a get harder. That's why they get them down on no harder. But to see Jamaica come back to the way it was, we can't stop praying to the Father. In Jamaica, me no like where you want. The governments, them can't perform. In Jamaica, me no like where you want. Much people are feeling separation. In Jamaica, me no like where you want. Every day, you live another life plan. In Jamaica, me no like where you want. Corruption a mash up the island. I dedicate this one to all those who find it hard to survive in Jamaica. All the homeless, youths up on the street, all those who pass down, Ananda, Oni, Copper Cat. Bless our unity, strength, peace and love. And all over the world. Jamaica. In Jamaica, me no like where you want. The governments, them can't perform. In Jamaica, me no like where you want. Much people are feeling separation. In Jamaica, me no like where you want. Every day, you live another life plan. In Jamaica, me no like where you want. Corruption a mash up the island. In Jamaica, me no like where you want. The governments, them can't perform. In Jamaica, me no like where you want. Much people are feeling separation. In Jamaica, me no like where you.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. You're tuning into Dr. Jermaine Gordon, streaming live on all platforms. OBC Radio, Download the app in your Google Play Store. It's OBC Radio. You can find it in your Google Play Store. This segment is sponsored to you by Olankon Fashion Boutique, www.olanquan.com, where they sell men, apparel, kids and females, and other convenient merchandise. You can give a call at 1-800-944-2166. WhatsApp at the very said number, 1-800-944-2166. We're streaming live on all platforms. We want to shout out to all those who are viewing on olanquan.com website, Love the Met Facebook page, Olankon Fashion Boutique Facebook group, Dr. Jermaine Gordon Facebook group. We're also streaming on OBC Radio Facebook page, Olankon Fashion Boutique Facebook page, and we want to shout out to all those who are listening to the sound of my voice and those who will be watching the re-record of what will be out. So we're here to speak on issues at hand and what's going on in our country, Jamaica. The international diaspora whole, as a member from the diaspora, it's heart-wrenching to see what our island, Jamaica, has become, and if we don't do something about it right this moment, what it will become in the near future. Now, I want to play this song, and I want you to listen to the words that are coming from the artist's mouth, Mark. And let's not forget the Partner Draw movement led by Andre Stevens. OBC Radio, media sponsor for and a proud member of the Partner Draw movement. Now I want you to sit back and listen to this song. And the artist is Mark, and he's also a member of the Partner Draw movement.
To all the politicians. I think back my Jamaica. The rounds. Jamaica was a good island, but by the governments, they make it spoil, man. Them raise up the price, man, the sugar and the oil, man. Behind closed door after the poor, them a smile, man. Them a pressurize the elders and the juvenile, man. Them not provide the job, that's why the youths them get file, man. Have a thing, let them get angry and wild, man. And start to kill and kidnap people, child, man. Hold on the rounds. Me have to pass for a while, man. Can't believe I saw Jamaica really get the time, man. I love Jamaica, my country in a degree. But me have to speak, man, mind. Oh, yes. In Jamaica, me no like where I want. The government them can't perform. In Jamaica, me no like where I want. Much people are feeling separation. In Jamaica, me no like where I want. Every day, you know, a lifetime. In Jamaica, me no like where I want. Corruption and bash with the island. Jamaica, the land I love. Jamaica, the land of wood and water. Jamaica get the blessing from above, but you still every day people are get slaughtered. Mr. John just lose him son. The woman on the road just lose her daughter. Man and the police and the kill off the handlers. Them things that they make is full of water. The governments make the country a get harder. That's why they get them down on no harder. But to see Jamaica come back to the way it was, we can't stop praying to the Father. In Jamaica, we no like where I want. The governments them can't perform. In Jamaica, we no like where I want. Much people are feeling separation. In Jamaica, we no like where I want. Every day, you know, another lifetime. In Jamaica, we no like where I want. Corruption.
It's OBC Radio.
In Jamaica, me know like where you gone. Every day, you another life gone. In Jamaica, me know like where you gone. Corruption a mash up the island. In Jamaica, me know like where you gone. The government them can't perform. In Jamaica, me know like where you gone. Much people have fear separation. In Jamaica, me know like where you gone. Every day, you another life gone. In Jamaica, me know like where you gone. Corruption a mash up the island.
That's a beautiful song. It goes to show of what's taking place right now in Jamaica. And from the diaspora, as a member of the diaspora, we want to say to the government of Jamaica, we are sick and tired of what's going on in Jamaica. It's heart-wrenching for us to know that we have such a beautiful island, and would love to know that when our friends and loved ones and us visit Jamaica, our friends and loved ones, our family members, don't have to sit in back here worrying if they're gonna get that call. What call? Your loved one has been kidnapped. You're withholding a ransom, or God forbid, to find out that you have to see back that loved one in a body bag. Now, this is what our country has come to. Crime and violence has been more rampant in our island, Jamaica, more than ever. The led government of Jamaica, Prime Minister Andrew Holness, I want to ask you, right at this moment, what is it you are doing? What is it you are doing in regards to crime and violence in Jamaica? My question to you, Mr. Prime Minister, are you more in leaking with the crime and violence that goes on in Jamaica? Is it safe for us to say that based on how you run the party that you led, that you are now leading, the Jamaica Labour Party, and the government, is it safe for us to say that Mr. Holness, you're ruling with an iron fist? Is it safe for us to say, Mr. Holness, you care not for the people of Jamaica? Is it safe for us to say, Mr. Holness, based on how your party leaders, your fellow party leaders, have been caught in so many corruptions, and all we have seen as a leader is a refuffle? What's a refuffle? A slap in the face. What about the Andrew Holness as an opposition leader that speak on the matter of crime and violence, that campaign so much on crime and violence? Where is that Andrew Holness? What about the Andrew Holness that promised the people of Jamaica that when he becomes Prime Minister, he will see to it that every citizen can sleep with the windows and door open? Is that happening now? My question to you, Mr. Minister, what have you done with all the funding that you received on behalf of the pandemic to assist the people of Jamaica? Where is it? What have you done with it? All these leaders and supporters from your party has been caught in so much corruption, and yet they are still there with you. My question to you, Mr. Minister, what secret does they have for you? Do they have for you? Now, this is why the lead movement by Mr. Andre Stevens has started, and it has brought an awakening to Jamaica and the diaspora on a whole. You have been watched, Mr. Holness. You know you have been watched. And you are being watched as we speak. And this is the only reason why you have not dared kill or get Mr. Andre Stevens killed. Because this is how you rule. This is how you rule. Bad man is him. Right? We have seen where freedom of speech is no longer accepted in Jamaica, with the Prime Minister, Andrew Holness, leading the government. If somebody speak out against Mr. Holness, we have seen it on numerous occasions where instantly police officers find that person and they are arrested and charged and forced to apologize publicly for disrespecting the Prime Minister. That's not leadership, it's dictatorship. Yeah? The ports of Jamaica is controlled by the Chinese. The roads are built by the Chinese. You are having the Chinese in Jamaica doing the work and mass contract in Jamaica, and the only source of repaying them is giving them land. And this is why you're turning eye on the cockpit mountain. You don't even have any care for our ancestors and what they have done for us, for you to become a prime minister. You have rattled the ancestors' graves. Jamaica was always known for a stand-up country. What are you doing to our country? Because of money, your cares only stop behind the walls and surrounding of your mansion up in Beverly Hills? Is this what the people vote you in for? For you to turn your back on the people of the country? where you take away the rights of the citizen of Jamaica, where they can no longer speak against the rubbish and the garbage and the corruptions that you're doing. You control the media house. We see you, Mr. Oldness. You're walking around with your clocks and stepping in people's neck. The citizens of Jamaica are tired, and we are crying out. We are tired and scared. They are scared of the criminals of Jamaica. They are scared of the crime and violence that's rampant in the island of Jamaica. And they are more so scared of the leader of the country, Jamaica. All across the board. They are so scared to speak out. And this is why so much people have gathered behind Mr. Andre Stevens, and we have started a movement. A movement where we know you all have your little people try to belittle. But we shall not be moved. Forward still. Now, the opposition leader, or let me correct myself, to the opposition party, the People's National Party, because there is not a leader in the party right now. What is it you're doing? Why is it you're just so quiet? What's the sense of Jamaica having an opposition party if you're not there to oppose? Why is it everything you are going along with? We get to understand that you and Mr. Holness are very good buddies. Mark Golding, you should do the honorable thing and step down. Step down. This is not for you. This battle is not for you. And if you mean the party, the People's National Party, any good, and the people of Jamaica, you would do an honorable thing and step down. You have been sleeping, sitting down, doing nothing. The UIC party is doing more than you as an opposed party. Yeah? It is alleged, Mr. Golding, that if, and that's a big if, because I don't see this happen, Jamaica don't see this happen, see this happening. But if you should become the next Prime Minister, you have already signed where you'll be running the country as under dictatorship. Why are you so quiet? Wayne Lonesome, I'm very disappointed. Let me tell you why. I came on your platform and I remember we spoke. And you were the one that let me know that Mr. Golding will be coming on your platform Monday to speak, which is Monday that passed. And you have tough questions because I was asking, you said, don't worry, I have tough questions to ask him. However, when Mr. Golding sat with you, we only need 2 beers to say you were sitting in a bar having a friendly conversation with your buddy. It's not right. It don't matter what party. I'm a member of the People's National Party, just like yourself, Mr. Lonesome. How you handle it is not right. The people of Jamaica are crying. You see it, you know it. We have spoken. You are part of the movement. Support it and endorse it. But you're living in another country and you're okay. However, there are people in Jamaica that are crying, are dying, scared, reckless, torment. I've seen a video the other day where a man driving a taxi, and I don't know what caused the altercation, but it became a high-speed chase. The police is chasing the taxi driver, and the taxi driver has passengers in the vehicle. In that vehicle, there's a little girl. I can't see her more than 10 years old, if she's so old. And the police officers opened fire on the taxi driver, the car, in the speed chase. When there was no gun that pulled, there was not in the officers weren't in any harm, weren't in any danger. Their life was not at risk. If anything, the passenger in that vehicle that the police was chasing, their life was at risk. And the police are there to protect and serve. However, they open fire on the passenger along with that taxi man. Thank God it came out that nothing happened. However, at the ending of the video, you could hear the police officer saying, "Hey boy, you're so lucky. You're so lucky. I'm dead, you're for dead." And at the same time, no one pay attention to the terrified look on the little girl's face. The shock. Her eyes was wide open. No ambulance was called. No 911 was called. These are the issues that Mr. Lonesome and I spoke about. And these were things he said, don't worry, I'm going to ask in tough questions when he come on Monday. There wasn't no tough questions, Mr. Lonesome. That's a disappointment. And a sellout on the people of Jamaica that are hungry, that are crying, that are scared, that the family are dying. Right now, there's why there's still a lockdown in Jamaica. When around the world, media are hiding these things. Around the world, there are mass demonstration and protests. Canada, Australia, New Zealand, Germany, Denmark, Poland, Switzerland, Amsterdam. But mainstream media isn't showing these things. Go follow Jimmy Levy on Instagram and you see all what's going on. All of these countries are lifting the mandate because of the lies that have been spoken. Why is it there's still a mandate and a lockdown going on in Jamaica? Let me enlighten you, Jamaica, because Andrew Holness can't lead and he don't know nothing. He don't know what he's doing. He has sit down for 2 years doing nothing, but scraping the money from the people of Jamaica, and him and his friend them laughing, have the people of Jamaica as a laughing stock. The People's National Party, there's no leader in the People's National Party. Peter Bunting, you need to sit your ass down. You mess with what didn't mess with you. You go and mess with the Don. Oh, you must go and call Skendang old wash up Don. You rude. And the old washed up Don, no disrespect, Mr. Skeng. Show you what he can do. That's why you're out of a seat. And you're now in the party, the People's National Party, being a nuisance with your money. You buy out the delegate votes. That's why Lady Anna is not running the party. The only hope right now for the People's National Party and Jamaica right now. The problem with the People's National Party, they don't listen to the people. They no longer listen to the people of Jamaica. That's the problem with the People's National Party. You have Jamaica as a laughing stock. Rise up. Rise up the trumpet. Kick. Mark goal into the curve. What y'all doing? Like really, what you all doing? Mark Golden need to go do an honorable thing and step down, Mr. Golden. You are not opposing. You're in coincidence with everything that the government doing right now. And then to the Mark II Garden House. A house where you will never live. Mr. Patterson, who is moving like an opposition. He went out and marched and got arrested for the people. Check back Buster Manti. Check back all the people who have led and who, it's Black History Month right now. But Mark Golden, I understand your complexion. No shade because you don't have any. Do the People's National Party and the people of Jamaica an honorable thing and resign. Step aside now. It's time. And the partner draw. Forward, we will continue to go. Yeah? We shall not be moved.
You have been glamity, and now you have become OBC Radio.
Fellows, I'm going to leave you with iMark, also a member of the Partner Draw movement.
Attention! This is from my fellow Jamaicans and a message to all the politicians. I need black Jamaica. Around Jamaica is a good island, but by the governments, they make it spoil, man. And raise up the price, man, the sugar and the oil, man. Behind closed doors.
And remember, this segment is sponsored to you by Olankwan.com, where you get your men and female and kids apparel. You can check out the website at www.olanquan.com or give a call at 1-800-944-2166. WhatsApp the very same number, 1-800-944-2166. Remember to check out Only Farrell on Instagram, where you get his smart headset gadget device. He has the third generation iPad Pro and Samsung box. Remember also to check out dreamsandthings.com. That's DREAMSandthingz.com, where you get all your pillows, your pillowcases, and sheets. There's a 2-for-1 special going on, dreamsandthings.com. It's OBC Radio. Remember, download the app in your Play Store. OBC Radio. It's Dr. Gordon. Tune in.